Hi, this is Ali. Welcome to my channel. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you click the bell icon, you will be notified every time I put a video out. And in the comments below will be my email address. If you would like a question answered, just please email me and I will do a video to answer the question for you. Today I want to talk about what is probably most law of attraction coaches' favourite subject, which is a concept from the great Neville Goddard, and it is living in the end. Now, living in the end basically means you live your life as if your desires have already been fulfilled. So you are living as if everything you want you have already. Now, by doing this is a game changer because it releases all resistance. Total resistance is gone, because once you start living in the end as if you have this already, you have no doubt it's coming because you already have it. So in fact, you're then free to manifest other things because you have that goal. You already have it in your life. So you're not wanting it. You're not knowing that it's not there. You're not reacting to anything that happens in your outer world because you know that the wish is fulfilled. So you need to practice this. It's not easy to do instantly, but with practice it becomes very easy. So you have to basically visualize the same as what you have been doing anyway to manifest. So you're visualizing, and you're visualizing again in the end result. So you're visualizing all different aspects of the end result. And these visualizations can be done throughout the day. So you'd still do your visualizations as if you would normally in the morning. And then throughout the day, you would just be daydreaming around your life as to what it would be like with this wish fulfilled. So let's say that you wanted money. Let's say money is a really big thing. So you would kind of live your life. You wouldn't go out spending money as if you've got money that you haven't got, because that would just get you into a position of knowing you have no money, and then you go back to the lack mindset. So you would be living your life and looking at things that you would like to buy and could buy, and in your mind it would be, I could buy that, I could buy that, I could buy that, which creates that mindset of, yes, if I want to, I'll have that. You could be planning holidays. So you could be you could go onto your laptop and be looking up holidays and planning these holidays as if you have the money. You don't book the holidays, but you plan them as if you have the money. And even renovations in your house, you plan them as if you have the money. A move, you plan it all as if you have the money. So you basically visualizing, and you're living everything as if you have this wish fulfilled. And this works with everything. It works with relationships, everything. So in a relationship, you would be living as if you were living in a relationship. So you would be planning things as if you were planning it as a couple. So you would be basically living totally as if you would be if you were in the relationship that you want. You have to get your mind into knowing that this desire is already there. So you've got to get rid of the negative thoughts. The negative thoughts that creep in are the things that will stop you living in the end, because that puts doubt into your mind, and the doubt is what then turns your emotion into the negative emotion. So you need to really, really be very mindful of your thoughts throughout the day. So as you're going through whatever you're doing in the daytime, we all just, our minds just go, don't they? And we just constantly think things. But you have to be really, really mindful of what you're actually thinking about. And if you start to think about a negative situations, you need to try and stop them before that momentum goes on. Because again, as I've said before, momentum building is what brings things into our reality. So you don't want to be building the momentum of a negative thought. So you really want to be replacing that with a positive thought. And you really want to be in the mindset of how your mind would be if you had this wish fulfilled. So your mindset, so let's say you were in a relationship, the mindset you would have would be that you're in this great relationship and you get on really, really well. Now, if you had, let's say you're in a relationship that isn't a great one, so your reality is telling you, oh no, we argue a lot and actually we're not really getting on, and I don't know where this is going to go. You have to change that around, and it has to be, we get on really, really well. we always go out and do things together. Oh, it's great fun. And you have to totally change what you're allowing your mind to think about. So like I say, when a negative thought comes in, you need to kind of like I've said before, you don't push it away and don't add any emotion to it. You make it not important. That's what you need to do, is you need to really, really drop the importance on any negative thought. So let it come in and then let it go. Just let it go out. It will go. And the more you do this, the quicker these negative thoughts will go. They won't stay for long because you're not giving them any momentum to keep going. So it will go. And then once that negative thought is gone, then replace it with 2 really, really positive thoughts about the same thing, but you can do, you know, the opposite. So, you know, we argue, it could be we get on really, really well. So, and then do another thought to intensify the positive, and then that gets the momentum going on the positive. And then as well, like I've said before, if you cannot get out of this mindset, if you're having a day where you can't get out of the negative mindset, then you need to really, really try and focus on something totally different. Let it go. Let the whole, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, let it totally go. Forget about it and just think about nice things that are already happening in your life. I've often spoke about how appreciation is one of the main things that makes your vibration rise, and you really, really need to go down into that mindset of you appreciate everything you have. Live in your life now as if you have everything, but happy. So you can't live. So if you're trying to live in the end, you cannot be living your life as it is and be unhappy and be wanting something different and be, you know, freaking out or stressing or even just having a little thought about something that's in your life that you don't want, because that is not living in the end. Living in the end, your mind is totally immersed in this is how it is, and it doesn't matter what comes into your life that could throw you off. Any negativity that comes in that could throw you off, you won't react to it. You will observe it, because you have to observe it, because you're living the now. So you have to observe it, but you won't react to it. So it doesn't actually hold any weight. It won't gain any momentum, and it won't throw you off your what you're wanting. Because the one thing you must never do is give your desires up. You must never give your desires up. You can give up the need of them, and you can give up the resistance around them, but you never actually give the desires up. So like I say, by living in the end, you are giving up all resistance. So it is just really, really practicing having your visualizations. Make sure your visualizations are good. If you find your mind wandering off and you're in a visualization of a conversation that's going to go horribly wrong and not manifest what you want, you really need to try and knock that on the head, and just like I say, just let it go. Don't give it any emotion. Don't add to it. So once you feel yourself going down that train of thought, or once you feel yourself going into that visualization, just stop your mind adding to it. Don't add to it anymore. Don't add to it anymore at all. Again, like I've said before, scripting is an amazing thing to do in any of this. So you can script like a diary. Script a diary of your day-to-day stuff, so you can do it as if you are writing a book of your life, and you are doing it day by day. So let's say like today, you when you get up today, you could script yesterday. You could script the date of yesterday, and you start it by, we had this great day, blah, blah, blah. And it, depending on what it is you're trying to manifest, if it's money, then you would script by saying about how, you know, money started to come into your life, or, you know, you went out and bought this. So do like a little diary each day. You haven't got to write a lot, but just enough that gets you set into that mindset of, yes, this is the life I had yesterday. This was my day yesterday. And whilst you're writing it, you will feel those emotions. And that's why they say to write it as opposed to just putting it in text on the phone, because when you're writing it with your own hand, it cements it more, because it's actually your handwriting doing it, and you're focusing on your handwriting when you're doing it. So whilst you're doing this as well, you're visualizing it, and you're also releasing resistance to it, because you're writing the words and you're telling that story that has already happened. And you're also doing it in present day. So it's already happened, but it's in this time. So it's not, you're not writing it as if it's in the future. You're writing it as if it's in the now. So what we are intentionally doing is we're bringing our future manifestations into our now. So we're aligning with what the future has already set up for us, because everything that you've ever wanted is ready to go. It's ready for you, but you have to align to it. Now, living in the end is the best way of aligning to it. Once you master this, you really, really have got it. So like I say, just keep practicing this. Do your visualizations each day as if you have your wish fulfilled, and mindful, be really mindful of where your mind wanders to. And when you have an issue that throws you off, just observe it, but don't react to it. Don't react to it. Don't let it drop your vibration. Keep your vibration high. If anything starts to really drop your vibration, like I said, try and think about nice things that will bring your vibration up. Anything, it doesn't have to be relevant to bring your vibration up. Meditation, again, is good. Meditation, appreciation. If you can't do any of these, sleep. Because once you sleep, you release all resistance, and in the morning you can press the reset button. So if you really, really cannot get your head out of feeling this is a bad day, everything's going to go wrong, try and sleep. Sleep as much as you can, and then start the new day afresh. Remember, each day you can be who you want to be. You are a totally new person. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday. Yesterday is done. The law of attraction isn't about yesterday. Yesterday is gone. Anything that happened yesterday is done, gone. You don't even need to think about it. You don't need to know about it. It's done. Okay. Law of attraction is about the here and now, and bringing what you want in your future into your here and now. So it's very much present, about now. There's no past involved in this. So releasing anything in the past will help you to move on to the future. So just, anything that's in the past that's niggling you, anything that's in the past that's happened that's really upset you or made you feel, oh, this is going to be more difficult than I thought because this happened. Don't forget the past, just let that go. Every time your mind goes into that past, bring your mind back into something else, okay? Do the same thing. It's a negative thought. Get it out, release it, then replace it with positive thoughts of today. And each day you do this, things will become much, much easier. And before you know it, once you master living in the end, then you are absolutely laughing and you will have got this. Okay, I hope that helps, and thank you very much for watching.